My name is Coach Billy Imonda, Livingstone Pirates head coach. I started here as a coach, then I went out to where I coached. I was an assistant coach at FC Muza. Then I came back to join Livingstone Pirates again. Livingstone being the tourist capital is not encouraging. You see, if you look at our stadium right now, this is our best stadium in Livingstone, but look at it. When people come here, they don't get encouraged, they don't get inspired. It will be encouraging if people come here, they see the nice stadium. Youths will be encouraged to want to play, to want to participate. A lot of our communities where we come from, there are a lot of the junkies, young kids going into things like doing drugs, smoking. But when we keep them busy, with football, I think they might stay away from those things. It's just an appeal, to these parastatal companies. I remember I grew up in Livingstone. During that time, it was like a policy for every team to have to be sponsored by a company. You had PTC, we had ITT, we had Castex. They were sponsored by these local companies. So if we can appeal through the government, the Ministry of Sport, to help us talk to these companies that are around Livingstone to come through and try to give support to our local football. Say, for example, in the Copper Belt, look at how the mines are sponsoring the football community. We have powerful teams there like Power Dynamos, Nkana, Furila Wanderers, just to mention a few. The mines are sponsoring those companies. If we had sponsors in Livingstone, we have companies here. If they can also put in the sponsorship into sport. I would also want to see Livingstone having a best stadium. Look at where we are standing. This is Maramba Stadium, the best stadium in Livingstone, and it's not encouraging.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How may I help you?
I'm looking for Uncle Emmanuel's house.
Uncle Emmanuel from where and what's your name?
My name is Nomsam Nalula. I am the president of Livingstone Filmmakers, also known as Lifima, and I am also one of the actresses in Lifima.
Liamba! My daughter, come in, mommy, come in. Eh? Yeah, welcome. Sit here, mommy, sit. How was your journey?
It was fine.
The state of the film industry in Livingstone is not what it is supposed to be. Things are not happening, things are not moving. We are very much behind. So far we have the manpower, we have the equipment, and we have beautiful sceneries around Livingstone. And we have quite talented writers and producers in Livingstone, but one of the challenges that we have is a weak distribution. We don't have anywhere to take these movies once they are produced. If you go around, you'll see that there are a lot of good projects which have just been banked. So distribution is one of the biggest problems that we have. You find that people are working hard, they've produced this, but they don't have anywhere to take it to.
How many times have I warned you against this, huh?
Daddy, I'm sorry.
No.
Daddy.
Another challenge is lack of funding. You find that most filmmakers have to rely on their personal savings for them to produce a movie. And you know how it is with film production. It requires a lot of resources. We've tried to engage most of the local businessmen and women, the big companies around, but they haven't really given us the opportunity to show them what we are capable of. If only these companies can come on board and support the film industry in Livingstone, trust me, will really improve. There are a lot of youths who are interested in film. So if we have projects which are properly funded, then we'll be able to create employment for the youth around the city. We had a number of people who had joined the group when we started. But as time went on, we started reducing in number because people were not benefiting anything out of it, because most of them, they would contribute money from their pockets for us to have like a project run. So now at the moment, we are literally like maybe 5 out of maybe 100 when we were starting. Also, another thing is that we don't even have a theater here in Livingstone where we can showcase our movies. For example, we had like 2 cinemas, but they have been closed. So if the government also can look into investing in infrastructure, like having like a community cinema where people can easily access, for example, even if we are not able to sell our projects, at least if we are able to like showcase locally what we are doing, and then people from there can also gain interest and start supporting us again. Livingstone is a tourist capital, but the town is dry. There is no activity. Most of the activities that you have are like once in a year, like the Mossy Day of Thunder. Once that is done, then it goes quiet. Like right now, if you just go into town, you'll find that it's quiet, it's dry, no activity. Film has the power to bring life into the city, because people will be busy producing, and then we'll be able to show those movies. People will be looking forward to say, oh, it's a movie which was produced in Maramba, which was produced in Ngwenya. They are showing it in town, let's go. So at least there'll be such kind of activities, and it will also help with tourism economically, because people will be able to see what is going on around the city in a different way. So we are calling on individuals, companies, the government to engage us, the local filmmakers, and see how best we can work together in improving the film industry in Livingstone.
You must be strong and patient.
Livia, so shit, what's your name again?
What are my chances of falling pregnant the normal way?
Say that again. Action.
What are my chances of falling pregnant the normal way?
Say that again. And action.
Chances of falling pregnant the normal way.
Again. It's not coming out. And action.
My name is The Brave. Yeah, so life in Livingstone, especially if my youth, think ni kufunika vambiri vamene tifunika kutandiziwa. Activities for youth siyambiri maningi. I usually move around sometimes. I've only seen football, maybe weekend, like Saturday, people are playing football. But that's not the only sports for the for the youth. So Livingstone can do a lot of things, and it can motivate a lot of people. Being a tourist capital. Gym imatithandiza maningi. It really helps us to stay away from bad behavior. And mu gym timapusana vintu vambiri, right? Yeah, it's not only about lifting weights, bodybuilding, and also we cancel each other. Find that sometimes you're in a gym, you are training, maybe a colleague will just come, look so upset, stressed. You're able to ask each other, boy, what's happening? Boy. We'll open up. Then we're able to cancel each other. Boy, life is like this, like so. Would like to urge or to request that more gym can be opened in Livingstone. Yeah, because we've got unlimited places. Also looking at abantu bambi babankala motivated because competition simbankalako ya magym. Where inter cities or maybe inter townships, for example, like Malamba, Damba North, Damba Central, Island, all these places, even town center, where if it ma gyms, my places are so, then we make a day in every time in a year so that we can showcase these activities where one to compete. Other people will be motivated because this is what happened. Who won? Oh, he won how much? Those motivations, You find that a lot of people are going to be interested in the gym, joining and also participating in such kind of things. At the end of the day, there are a lot of benefits from it. In conclusion, we are calling from well wishers to come in and sponsor us. Yes, about in terms of sponsoring the competition. Like other places, like in Lusaka, you find that there is Mr. Matero, Mr. Kawata, Mr. Kanyama. Even here it can happen. So please, we are asking that those who are interested in helping the youth, they can come in and help us in this area to sponsor our youth by improving the gym and also sponsoring them for those competitions at least maybe once in a year, so at least we have such competition. Yeah.